Well, as we get closer to winter, the survival of Florida's manatees enter a very critical period. Florida's Wildlife Commission says that they are now ready to start feeding manatees lettuce again, restarting their supplemental feeding program for the second year.
On your side, Renata Gregorio has been following the story after unusual number died last year. Renata, I remember your very in-depth piece on this. Now, people aren't normally allowed to feed manatees, but this team has special permission, correct?
Yeah, that's right, Keitha, and they were only really supposed to do it last year, but now it's restarting again, and they're ready to go. They haven't started giving the manatees the romaine lettuce yet, but yesterday was the day they had set for, this is the day we're going to be ready to be able to do this, but they're right now monitoring the weather and manatee behavior before they begin. The Joint Unified Command that formed to protect the manatees during the Unusual Mortality Event after more than 1,100 died last year is ready to feed them again and ramping up resources for the winter. The team warns cold weather means boaters need to be more vigilant. More than 70 manatees have been killed in boat collisions this year. And on Wednesday, a seasonal no-entry zone for boats in an area of Brevard County was approved.
Most importantly, we've got to get water quality to a place that naturally the seagrass can recover.
Patrick Rose is the executive director of Save the Manatee Club. Seagrass is a manatee's main food source, but pollution from fertilizers and septic tanks are feeding the growth of toxic algae, blocking sunlight and preventing seagrass from growing.
We're working really hard on lessening the amount of nutrients going into the system, looking at planting seagrasses where it would be appropriate.
About 750 manatees have died this year from different causes, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. That's about 350 fewer than all of last year.
If we even do the best job that we can do, it's still going to be a slow recovery.
Save the Manatee Club is one of the organizations petitioning the federal government to reclassify the West Indian manatee from threatened to endangered. We're going to talk about why that matters in the next half hour. Renata Gregorio, live in Jacksonville, First Coast News on your side.
St. John's